Well, today turned out to be a very exciting day if you were an ADA holder. And, you know, it even surpassed my expectations. We talked about some very exciting things this morning that could potentially play out that did in fact play out. And what's interesting here is ADA has the potential to continue even further. And we may see this market-wide boom as the week does progress, leading into Friday's grand finale. And we're going to talk about just a few things here in this video that have changed that do need to be watched very closely. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we just closed our daily candle in terms of ADA, and it's the goofiest looking candle I think I've ever seen in my life. Up almost 9.7% on the day. We're starting a green candle right now. I'm hoping that this continues overnight. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And really the reason why today was so strange is we actually saw ADA surge from 79 cents to 91 cents in a matter of minutes. I'm not sure if you guys were watching that. I was watching it live. It was one of the wildest things we have ever seen. And it happened for the exact reason we were talking about this morning. There was this huge amount of short leverage right above those ranges. And I said that, hey, this could be a lot of fun here. And it was. We saw ADA surge very significantly, then very quickly retrace back down. Oh, we suck again. But that wasn't where ADA ended the day. A lot of excitement ensued, a lot of FOMO ensued, and we saw ADA push up to where it's currently sitting at now, fighting this basically 96 cent resistance or so, 95, 96 cents. There is in fact some short leverage filling in here, and what's interesting is there is in fact even more short leverage that could lead us all the way past $1.10. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here. We did just see ADA breach 95 cents. Keep moving, keep pumping it up, right? I wish I could just pump on the screen to make the candles keep climbing, but what's interesting here is BTC actually could help us out in a big way here, because what we're seeing in terms of BTC is massive short leverage as well. The shorts are getting just absolutely massacred right now. What we need to make sure that we do is we don't have too much long leverage fill in here and basically make us drop back to the downside. All right. Now, what I will say, I lost my train of thought here. What I will say is interesting in terms of ADA, just looking at it structurally, we're basically sitting right on the edge of our trend here, okay? We have the potential to confirm a breakout and continue climbing. And frankly, where ADA is sitting at right now, just in a structure standpoint, we're right at our 618 level on our fib retracement. If we can break these levels and hold, we might be talking about ADA above $1 again within a day, all right? Now, again, this isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that. We need a lot of things just to continue working in our favor. And what I will say is that we may have some good news tomorrow, because the U.S. Secretary of Commerce says that Trump may in fact roll back the tariffs on Canada and Mexico. Now, today was a big tariff day. Lots of tariff news, lots of concern by retail, but if you guys didn't notice, retail is getting less and less concerned with tariff news. They're getting less and less manipulated by tariff news. And this is kind of what we were hoping for. I'm not saying this is over. I'm sure there's going to be a moment where people freak out and react once again, but they're kind of tired of the BS. I think everybody is finally settling in and getting ready for the market to start moving. Now, we've talked about this many times before, that ADA can kind of separate itself and do its own thing. And frankly, that's what it's done over the last 24 hours. In fact, when we look at over the last 24 hours here, you guys can see that Aave is the number one performer in the top 100. ADA is number 2. We look over the last 7 days, ADA is number 1. It's absolutely crushing it right now. And what's interesting about this is when we look at the top trending coins here on CoinMarketCap, ADA's actually nowhere to be found, which is kind of strange, right? Because again, being one of the best performers over the last 24 hours, being the best performer over the last week, being a newly announced crypto reserve asset, these are big deals. But yet there's a little bit of suppression taking place. So just something to watch closely here moving forward, right? Now, what I will say is that ADA BTC fighting its trend again. We may very quickly have a push back to the upside. All right. We just have to be patient and hope this continues to play out. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have definitely felt this way, that this is what Alex Becker said, the hardest pre-bull market in history to hold in, because this will be the biggest bull market in history. And he's not wrong. I've said many times before that this will be the largest cycle we will have ever seen. This will be the largest in terms of adoption. We will see the most users enter the space we've ever seen. We will see the most capital enter the space we have ever seen. We're talking about, again, climbing from where we're at currently, which is only a $2.87 trillion market cap, to over $10 trillion. And it's going to happen in a very, very short time frame, right? Now, remember, we have some potential catalysts as the week goes on, as we get into Friday. Friday, I want to keep talking about because, again, jobs report, White House crypto summit. These are things that can, in fact, pump the charts. Now, what I will watch closely is I could see this week going a couple of ways. There could be manipulation as the week goes on, but there is the potential that we could climb through the rest of the week and see a sell the news event on Friday. But we also have the potential where this news could be so huge that the market just runs and runs and runs and leaves everything behind. And frankly, where we could start seeing assets, there you go, ADA breaking out, love it, where we just start to see the total market cap of crypto take off, test the top of its trend over $3.7 trillion. And the great news is that during this time, ADA has in fact been gaining dominance across the crypto market. That's exactly what we want to see. And it's because now ADA is looked at in a very different light. There are much bigger optics. People are paying attention to it more, still kind of being suppressed to an extent, but we are right where the market's right where we want it to be right now. ADA's right where we want it to be. We have big things coming down the line. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.